Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Do come in, do come in. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? And a great warm welcome to you to my vintage video store. I'll just be with you 1 second. Oh, perfect. How might I help you here today? You're looking for some vintage videos to enjoy. Well, you've certainly come to the right place, as we have lots of that here for you to choose from. Have you been to my store before? Oh, well, here is the place where you could come in and you can choose whatever you like and get a personal tailored fit to your entertainment needs. Of course, one of the luxury parts of this store is that it's open all hours, and you could come in whatever time of day you want, whatever time it is in the morning, afternoon, night, daytime, whatever, and you can choose a very niche selection of videos for you to enjoy in an authentic manner with video players and old VHS videos. Well, because it's sort of old school, we like to take you back a little bit and really home in on your retro viewing experience. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to hopefully home in and get you selected with the perfect collection of VHS videos for you to take away today. Perfect. Well, there's something about the quality of older VHS video purely because you have that immersive experience which sometimes you don't get in all of these modern day things, and it's here at this store that we like to specialize in a more traditional viewing experience. Well, hopefully everything is going to be to your right size and liking, and all of our customers, they always say how great the experience is, and they love watching, again, that sort of cinema effect. Yeah, so hopefully we can do that for you. Alright, so what sort of area are you looking for in terms of movies? What sort of age do you enjoy? Do you have a sort of preference? I see. Okay, so something between sort of the 90s, early or late, encompasses all 90s, I see, and okay, a bit of 80s, and perhaps a tiny bit of late 70s. Okay, and what about early 2000s? Yeah, sort of the end time for videos, I see. Well, I think we've got a bit of a treat here for you today because we have a lot of that era in stock here. Our stocks are quite specialist, of course, and they do tend to vary and change quite often, as we have quite a high demand for superior viewing experiences such as this. So hopefully all the ones we've got in stock here today, which I'm going to give to you to look at, it's going to be ones you're interested in. Perfect. Well, how about did I just get one here? And would you like to make an account with us? You don't have to. It's just in case you want to come back and have sort of perks and benefits from joining up and becoming a member with us. Sure, it literally takes 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. And email address. And it's as simple as that. Right. You said you were looking for something a little bit retro and a viewing experience which harkens back to those good old days. So here we have one of our most favourite videos, and that's Star Wars Episode 4. So this is a really popular movie full of adventure and pure greatness and epicness on every single level. But this particular video, it specializes in being so compact that you could literally take it everywhere and enjoy it everywhere. As you can tell, the cover on it, it has all of the classic coverings on your VHS, so it gives you that whole movie experience like you're perhaps watching it from a younger era. So I can tell that you're instantly interested in it straight away, which is of course a really good sign. Can I just take out the video itself and just check? Okay, so let me just see here. Okay, we'll just take that out. Okay, so I trust that you have a VHS video player. Good. That's exactly what you want, and you'll be able to play all your videos on there in great quality. So that's all looking good there for me. You'll just lay that there and just check the video here. And it's all looking good there. And so we make sure that all of the videos are wound back to the start, and because some tend to not be all the way at the beginning, so we take pride in making sure that all of the videos are ready for your viewing experience. But this is a really nice video, and I think you're going to have lots of fun with it. Okay, so would that be something you'd like? Brilliant. That's really good. Okay, so I'm just going to place it back in there for you. Okay, so would you mind if I just put it aside here? Thank you so much. We'll just keep that over there, shall we? Great. So I do have another one here for you, and it's a little bit different. It really does switch genre a little bit, but it encompasses those 90s vibes that you're currently looking for, and that's with The Lion King, and of course being on video then. It just gives you that really traditional, unique experience. It just has a charm to it which can't be explained, and really do try to specialize in that as much as we can in the video store. So as you can tell on here, it's got some great artwork on the video cover here, and if we could just turn that around there. Okay. And you can see on the back here as well that it has a picture of the movie, all the details in there, and credits and everything that you have got on the video there. So if you need to see it all, it's all there for you to see. Okay, so let me just take that out, and how about I just check the video itself for you to make sure that it's all ready for you. There we go. So just have a look there, make sure. Yes, it's all wound back. The quality of the video is looking in perfect condition, which is really good. It's all brand new, but I like to triple check with everything to make sure my customers are always going to be really happy. Okay, so we're going to place that there. Let me just get the package in here, the sleeve. That's looking really good. Great. Okay, so let me just place that back in there, and we'll just put that one here. that be something you would like? That's really great. Okay, so we're going to sort of continue that little theme there. I think this is something which follows that sort of line, and that's, I don't know if you can see it, but trust me, when you watch these videos, the supreme quality of this is just going to be absolutely outstanding. Okay, just place that there, and check that. So if you can see here, okay, and this is Mary Poppins. This is a all-time classic, traditional film, and it's one of those real family ones which pretty much I'm sure everyone likes or has seen at some point. And this is something which is just easy viewing, light-hearted, and has a great family appeal to it. So it's all looking really good condition and perfect. Just pop you back in there. There we go. And if you'd like to admire at the front here, all of the imagery is just, it looks so good. This film, if you want just completely zone out and just have this really, it's quite a bizarre sort of thing really, but it's very charming. Yeah, you'd like this one. Well, that's a good choice. How about I just place that there? Okay. That's great. So, if you want something which is really going to be just a great experience and just completely immerse you in something, Star Wars Episode 2 is a movie which is iconic in its own right, and this video really does harken back to those sort of movie experiences and watching this when you're younger or something like that. So the beauty of VHS is the imagery is really the classic as it came out at the cinema, so it's pretty spot on to all how it was back in those days, and hasn't really been tampered with modern day things yet. Okay, and then on the back we have the Battle of Geonosis, which of course is all the clone stuff, and this particular video here really is something special, and it reminds you of a bygone era of those sort of early 2000s. It really is one of those films which can take you back then, so it really is truly quite a unique viewing experience. So would this be something you would like? Well, that's you've got some really good taste. Okay, what I usually say to my customers, and when you have 4 videos, I'd like to package no more than 4 in a bag. So would you permit me to package them for you if you would like them? Certainly, it'd be an absolute pleasure. Okay, so I've got a nice little bag here. Okay, let's just open that up. And I'm just going to gently place each video in the bag for you, okay? Okay, so Lion King. Make sure it goes all the way in there. Mary Poppins. Make sure it goes all the way in. Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Make sure it goes all the way in. And A New Hope. Let's place you in there. So with 4 in there, that gives it room to breathe and aerate a little bit, so you'll find that they're all nicely looked after there. So I'm just going to seal that up there for you. Okay, so it's all nice and sealed. There we go. And here's 4 really nice videos, all nice and packaged there for you. Okay, ready for you to take home and play and enjoy. But that's only the first of Okay, I'll just write down what we've got so far. Okay, just so it's all on your account now and you can see what you've got with us. Great. Okay. So I'm just going to take my gloves off this time, and we'll make sure that's all looking nice and clean. Okay. There's another one here which I think you might kind of like, and these are certainly those old-time classics, and that's the Little Mermaid here, and this is an old video, and it really is childhood personified in here. But I've got that one there, but allow me to just get a couple more here for you, which might be along the same lines here. So we've got Aladdin there as well. Let me just place that there. There we go. And finally, Beauty and the Beast, and this follows the same genre as those other videos there, and they all have their own Disney adventure and in various different extravagant locations, and all these things happen in there, which if you want to literally let loose and be traveled back to your childhood, then these videos are something which are definitely worth considering. Aladdin, the packaging looks great. Mermaid as well, and Beauty and the Beast. It's all basically when these were released, and when they were released on video, this was literally the very first designs which they had on all of these videos here. So it's the classic imagery which really, to me, is everything about these traditional VHS video players. Okay, so if you'd like to have a closer look here, okay, let's just take the mermaid here. Okay, and this really does look so good. And then on the back here also, let me just take the video out here. Okay, the video is looking in really good condition. That's really good. Just place it back in there, and then if we take a look at the back here, then you could see all of the beautiful imagery on the back, which is on this video, which looks so good. And then of course all videos at that time, they even had imagery on the video itself, which was always a nice touch when you see it come out the player. So the mermaid's looking really good there. Okay, and then Beauty and the Beast, if you would like a closer look at that, okay, do come closer if you need to, just come closer. Okay, let's take a look at the video itself. It's looking good, it's perfect condition, and Beauty and the Beast and there as well. So we just gently slide that back in its sleeve. Okay, and then we look at the front here, and it really is of a bygone era when these sorts of movies came out, and it looks so good on there. It's just, it has the charm of these Disney movies, which perhaps you don't get as often these days. Okay, then Aladdin here as well. All the things you need in there, the imagery is all on there on this cassette. It looks really good, so we can just gently take out the video, and that's all looking really good. So we'll just put it back in, and the Aladdin at the front there looks really good. Back in its sleeve. So those are 3 movies which sort of follow that whole sort of line. Mary Poppins, Lion King, very sort of 90s. Which, yeah, you had interest in those. Why not? Okay. So how about that I just move them up a little bit here. Okay, would that be alright? Okay, and I've got one more which just I think you'll like. And this is Toy Story. Okay, one of an instant classic, and it really is a story like no other. And seeing it in video, you'll get an image quality. It's like you're actually in there. With my videos, you just feel so immersed all the time, and you can't help feeling like you're part of everything. Okay, whoopsie daisy. So we'll just move that. Okay, so if we just take out the video here, and don't worry if you find these a little bit tricky at home, they always come out. Okay, and on the sleeve it looks really good, so let's just take that out. Yes, that's looking really good. Yeah, really good. So we just gently place that in there. Great. So we have Toy Story, Aladdin, The Mermaid, and Beauty and the Beast. Of course, they're not all going to stand at the same time. So would those be okay, that's great. And I'll just place them in some packaging here for you as well. There we go. How's that there for you? Perfect. So I'll just place it here. Okay, right on what you've got again. Okay. So we've got, I think, a final collection. This really is going to build up your collection, but I've saved the best till last here. But when you come to viewing your videos, what sort of screen have you got? Okay, you might find that just a little bit too small. Right, we also do sell the screens here as well, television screens, to plug into your cassette player. Well, would you like to have a look? Okay, well, this really is, I think I'll put my gloves on for this. This really is a perfect screen, and we've had so many customers come back to us saying how good the image quality is, how they feel like they're in the movie itself, and they're getting all sorts of a different viewing experience, and I pride myself with those sorts of reviews and customers, because that's what we want here at the video store. Okay, this is brand new, so let me just take it out here. It's one of our screensavers on here as well. Okay, so let me just place the television there. So this television this television boasts a 2-inch screen there, so you're really gonna feel like you're actually in the movie, and you're gonna have a viewing experience which has been unlike anything you've had before, almost like you're just sitting there in the biggest cinema screen. So this is a truly a really great screen. It has superb pixels here, so you can obviously enjoy your movies, but it retains that VHS charm to it as well. So it's paper thin, so you don't have to worry about wherever you put it. You can literally put it everywhere. And this television supports Dolby Atmos, so you can plug in your speakers there, and there around your head, so you can get the whole movie experience like you're actually in there also. So if we just look at the ports on the back, you've got all the connectivity that you'd expect from a superb screen such as this one. So you have ports for your, of course, video cassette player, and you put that in there. For your hi-fi system, Dolby Atmos, all your speakers you can place in there as well. Also auxiliary ports there, so if you want to plug in a separate hi-fi or any sorts of CD player, you can do that as well, and cassette player. So it's all there. All the features that you would possibly want from a television is in this very amazing television. So it really is perfect, and a lot of my customers have gone for this particular model here as well. So if it's something you're interested in, it is. Well, I'm just going to say that's going to be such a great decision. It really is such a great screen. I'm so pleased that you're interested in it. That's really good. So, I'll tell you what, let me just wrap it up here for you. Okay, so I'm just going to place it there. Perfect. Going to wrap it so it's nice and protected here, so you can take it wherever you need to. It's very compact as well, purely because it's so paper thin there also. So what I'm going to do is place this in its very special bag here. Okay, so let me just get that open, and we'll just place that inside the bag there. Nice and sealed there for you as well. There we go. So I'm just going to place that with your videos. And now, finally, there are 4 more which I've been saving for you. And I think these are really going to be the main ones for you. So it's following all of those timelines. But I think I'm going to get them all out together here, so you can really just enjoy them for what they are. Okay, so we have Star Wars Episode 1. Okay, a movie unlike any other movie. We have Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. We have Star Wars Episode 3. And we have Star Wars Episode 6 here as well. These really are classics and spread across an era which was in the heyday of movie making. So let's just have a look. Yeah, the packaging looks perfect. It's supreme. You don't get this with DVDs or anything like that. This really is the top stuff. Okay, we have our video looking really good. Okay, everything's on there, and on the front, Return of the Jedi. Perfect. And then Empire Strikes Back, an instant classic and hit as well. The one that I regard as one of the favourite Star Wars movies amongst his fans, so you're in for a treat. Okay, Empire Strikes Back on the video. The cassette's looking really good. Just get that placed in there. Okay. All the imagery on there harkens back to a bygone era of of movies, and these certainly encompass that, those instant classics. I'm just going to place those there. Okay, and then something a bit more towards our time, and Star Wars Episode 3, and truly was a film of its time, and has really aged really well. And this movie is something which follows the whole saga and the story, and something you can just have pure escapism. So the video is looking really good there. That's great. Okay, that's looking really good there. On the top, we've got everything there, so it's all the classic logos and everything you could possibly want, and it's going to look mighty fine in your collection. So I'm just going to place that there. And then finally, Episode 1, a movie which is like an old classic, like Ben-Hur or something like that. It's currently in its 25th anniversary, which is absolutely crazy in time of you walking into this store here today. And this is a movie which set the tone for the next following 3, Episode 1, 2 and 3, and lives on in our hearts. And this is a perfect condition VHS there. Okay, and the sleeve, you can't beat it. This encompasses childhood and everything which you grew up with when you were younger. So really, it's a magnificent video, which I think, with a viewing experience on that television, you're gonna have such a wonderful time. Well, that's something you like. I'm really pleased to hear that. Okay, so we've got quite a nice collection there, so I'm just going to place these in here. Okay, we'll just place you in there, and you in there. Okay, we'll just place you in there, and place you in there as well. I do apologise for that really not so great weather we're experiencing at the moment. It's quite torrential outside, but it's nice and cozy in here, and now you've got yourself fully set. Everything's bagged up and ready for you to take home and enjoy over and over again. Okay, let me get your other bag. Get your other bag here, and finally your television screen here. So you really are set for an epic time with all of these movies. So we've got number 1 here, and we'll just check that it's everything you wanted here. So we have Episode 2, Episode 4, Mary Poppins, and The Lion King. Good. Okay, we'll just place that here. Then we have Episode 6, Episode 3, Star Wars Episode 5, and Episode 1. Great, that's good. We'll just place that there. Then we have The Little Mermaid. Okay, we have Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Toy Story. Excellent. And then finally we have your state-of-the-art television. Perfect. That's great. So I'm just gonna bag all of those up here for you, so that all together. So I hope you don't mind. You seem to have just got a tiny little bit sleepy there. So whilst you're just relaxing, I took the liberty of just showing you what kind of setup you could have with your new VHS videos that you have here. So let me just place this here. There we go. It's always good to have your videos out and presented in a way which is going to feel homely and just look nice on display here for you. So I'd like to come up with ideas for customers which make them feel a little bit inspired. So here I've lined all of your DVDs, your videos, excuse me, up here, so it looks all nicely presented here. And then your television is on display and it looks really good on a stand there as well. Would recommend that. And then you can plug in your hi-fi easily. I recommend that your sofa probably goes here for a good viewing experience. I would recommend that you probably sit in this region around here for a good viewing angle experience for your television. Then your other videos lined up here on display, so it's not in view of your television screen, but you could still enjoy them there as well. They still look really good on view. And then finally, if you have a little section over here as well, you can put your extra ones, yeah, which also look really good. So you literally see all of your videos and your collection there as well. It looks really nice when people see it, and also you can use it for just stacking them all up there as well and putting them on display like that, or like on there, or perhaps on there. So anything like that, it's just little ideas here for you, which hopefully make you feel a little bit inspired and a bit creative on what you can do with your DVDs. Personally, I really like this design, and I think that's one of the features which we have here, and that's making a homely feel and inspiring customers to perhaps give this a try or something like that in your own home. So that's why people do love coming into this store. Sorry, thank you for falling asleep again. Not to worry. Shall we be awake 1 second? Let me place some of these back here for you. And there we go. So here's the purchase. I'll just place it here for you. That's great, and that's all going to be in your account. Well, I'd like to say thank you so much for visiting my vintage VHS store here today. I really hope that you've got everything that you could possibly want, and you're going to love watching all of those movies and have an experience like no other. I assure you, all of my customers love the old retro vintage VHS video players, so hopefully it's something you're gonna just enjoy. So thank you for coming in so much. It was a pleasure to serve you, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care of yourself. Cheerio. Bye.